Hey, I know a lot of times people say, I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this is for. This is for somebody. Well, guess what? This one was for me, and I want to share it with you. I want to share it with you. You know, there's times when there's so many things that come pouring down. There's so many things that come raining down on you, and it gets heavy real fast. Just like today, there was a rain that came through, and it came down fast and hard. And I went inside the store, and by the time I got out, it was already done raining, and you could see it already starting to dry. And God spoke to me in that moment, and He said, son, that's what I can do. I can dry up your storm, your situation in a moment. But you just have to trust in me. And you have to lean and acknowledge me in all things, in all areas. And He spoke to me. Because there's times when it's heavy and the rain is loud and you're just wanting to retreat and you're just wanting to say the day's ruined, it's over. Sometimes we have circumstances that are just out of our reach and they come in rushing like a wind. And I'm telling you, on Monday, it was hard for me to read my Bible. It was hard for me to hear from God. It was hard for me to worship because there was so many things coming in so fast, so many distractions. And Tuesday, I did it anyways. Tuesday, I did it, and it might have not been much, but I still pressed through, and I still gave Him something. And sometimes we can only give Him acknowledgement. But it says that acknowledge me in all your ways, in all your circumstances. But on Wednesday, God showed up. He showed up and He started to speak to me, and He started to tell me things, and the flood and all of the rain and all of the situation went away in one moment, in one split moment. But see, I never stopped acknowledging Him. I never stopped seeking Him, and I never stopped praising Him. It might have been hard. It might have been not as long as I usually do, but I was still there. I knew He was still there. And you know what? It's funny is after all that, He reminded me of what He did. And even though He had all the power and all the might, and He had the power and might to wipe out everything, He was still. He put His hands behind His back, and He allowed them to take Him captive. And He allowed, because He submitted not to the law and not to the people, but He submitted to God. And because Jesus submitted to God, He didn't put up a fight. He didn't take His own might. He didn't take His own power, but He surrendered it all because He was submitting and obeying to His Father. And because of that, God, Jesus, Lord, took it all and wiped sin for us. And that's what He wants to do in our circumstances. But we got to be still, and we got to obey to God and allow Him to do what He's going to do. The price has already been paid. God bless everybody in Jesus' name.